Olá, é muito bom te ver por aqui novamente. Meu nome é Lucas e nós vamos falar de Marvel Future Fight. Hi, Starko, it's great to see you here. Please introduce yourself to the audience. Yeah, and people were already saying that you're doing that during the Game of Thrones episode. How dare we? É, ele não pode esperar, ele tá esperando acabar a temporada pra ver tudo. Just explaining that you're waiting the season to be over so you can watch it all at once. Okay, so I don't know what I'm gonna do while I ask you questions, but I'll let people know that they can shoot in questions for you. Ok, pessoal, então aqui nós estamos com o Starco nessa live diferente, ao vivo, sem legendas, porém com tradução simultânea. Se vocês tiverem alguma dúvida, alguma pergunta, qualquer coisa que vocês queiram perguntar pro Starco, escreva no chat e eu faço a tradução aqui, a gente vai falando, né? Quem que tá mudado? Ele tá muito. Tá mutado. Ah, você está mutado. Peraí, como assim você está mutado? Ah, eu mutei. Peraí, cara. I have. Starko, introduce yourself again because I had you muted to everybody because I'm that dumb.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Well, hi guys, I'm Starko Gaming from Starko Gaming YouTube channel. Been playing for Marvel Future Fight for 4 years, and today I will bring my experience to you guys to answer as many questions as I can during the time frame we have today.
Nice. So, então, se vocês tiverem alguma pergunta, perguntem para o Starko. Pode ser em português mesmo e eu traduzo para o inglês. I think it's a great opportunity, Starko, so people can understand because you have a different audience than we have in Brazil. The community is different; they behave differently, and obviously, I believe some of the questions might be the same, others might be entirely different. So that might be a good time.
Yeah, I think that the Brazilian community is actually a lot closer to the content creator than other community, to be honest.
That's nice. Ele acha que a comunidade brasileira está muito mais próxima, né, dos criadores de conteúdo do que a gente vê nos outros países. Well, I have some questions here. So the first question I have is, some people are saying that you have a respectable mustache, and what tip do you give to somebody that comes back to the game after 400 days?
What 400 days? Well, that's a lot of days, man. First, you want to focus on building as many tier 2 as you can. You want to go with the top tier 2, like Minerva, Korat, Iron Armor, Sharon Rogers, Morgan Le Fay. Those are the 5 main tier 2 you actually want to build when you come back to the game or you actually start playing the game.
Ele tá dizendo que, bom, é muito tempo, mas que você deve focar nos personagens que ele falou. Korat, Minerva, Morgan Le Fay, basicamente aquilo que a gente já fala aqui, né? So let me get the next question here. So there's a lot of people here asking. So people are saying that your son may be too. Let me get this music off so we can see a little more questions. So which deluxe is worth getting first? Ulysses Hoffman is asking.
Deluxe package, the main one you want to get first is the Invisible Woman one, because not only Invisible Woman is the best deluxe character in the game, but also the rewards you get from the mission that unlock are crazy. The boost EZO 6 stars is like the main resources to awaken your EZO. There's nothing better than that in any of the story or Epic Quest missions. So this is the first deluxe package you should be getting.
Ok, ele tá dizendo que o primeiro tem que ser o da Sul, porque além dela ser um personagem fantástico, as recompensas que você pega são muito boas, principalmente que você pode despertar os seus ISOs, né? E o ouro que o pacote dá. Somebody saying that you look like his father.
Well, I hope I'm not your father.
Douglas is asking, CTP of Transcendence is worth on Sentinel, or do you recommend any other character?
CTP of Transcendence is a really good option for Sentinel, that's for sure. It's a good option for any characters where their summons do a lot of damage.
Ele tá dizendo que é uma boa opção, na verdade é uma boa opção para qualquer personagem que tem evocação que dão bastante dano, né? Good, good, man. So let me get the next question. For a 7-month account, Mr. Bruno is asking how many tier 2s he should have.
7-month account, you should have at least, I'll say 20 plus tier 2. If you do it the proper way, especially that the story mode characters or cost 50% less mass to actually get to tier 2 is actually really easy to farm them. So at least 20 tier 2 with
20.
some decent farm on those, it's really, I think it's a good objective to have after 7 months.
É um bom objetivo depois de 7 meses você ter 20 T2. Somebody's asking if we have international live streams here. Yeah, this is the place. And in your opinion, Mr. Google is asking which is the best character in the game.
Which is the best character in the game overall? Tier 3 Thanos is the best character in the game, but it's also the most expensive. If we go with price-wise, the best character in the game will be Luna Snow after Thanos.
Bom, Luna Snow, depois do Thanos. Some things I don't need to translate. Luna Snow, everybody understands Thanos as well. Okay, so Coca Baby is asking, what do you think the game needs support for muting characters like Shadowcat or Xavier would be a good option?
Can you repeat the question?
He wants more mutant support characters like Shadowcat or Professor Xavier.
Oh, having more mutants to the game. I think that it's coming soon. We have Dark Phoenix movie coming, and we're most likely not gonna get an update with that. But about 2 months, my expectation is to get an update in August with the comic version of Dark Phoenix, where we're gonna get a lot more mutant again.
Alright, então ele acha que, né, assim, precisa de mais mutantes de uma maneira geral, e ele acha que aí com a Dark Phoenix a gente vai ter muito mais mutantes chegando no jogo, né? O Mr. Breno disse que tem. Mr. Breno asked, replied that he has already 43 tier 2 characters, so he's fine. Do you think Pro Games is asking, do you think that we're gonna have a third part of the endgame update?
It's gonna be a mini patch we're gonna get for part 3 of Endgame update.
Ele acha que vai ser um mini patch.
Probably by the end of the month, since
Provavelmente no final do mês.
Spider-Man update is gonna come at the end of June. So I'm guessing at the end of May we're gonna get a small update to the reworks on uniform and maybe extra stuff we don't know.
Hopefully. Ok, ele tá dizendo que talvez no final do mês a gente tenha aí alguma coisa nesse finalzinho, essa rebarba aí da atualização, e depois, porque no final do outro mês nós vamos ter a do Homem-Aranha. Elakin is asking you, what do you think of Captain Marvel in the game?
What I think of Captain Marvel in the game?
Yeah.
She is a strong character. I'm not her biggest fan. I still don't have her at tier 3, but I'm working on her. But I think she's an interesting character, but she lacks the power in PvE still. I think she could be much stronger in PvE, but in PvP she can get a pretty solid job done.
Ele acha que ela é excelente no PVP, ela ainda precisa melhorar no PvE, ainda falta alguma coisa, tá? Principalmente um pouquinho mais de poder, né? Somebody asked here, and I'm not finding the question, but they asked, if you play other games, and which games are those, other than Marvel Future Fight?
I don't play other games anymore. Since I became a Star Agent, I dropped everything else, and my only focus is a Marvel Future Fight.
Depois que ele virou Star Agent, ele passou a jogar só Marvel Future Fight. What do you think of Gambit? How we should use him? Which hero should you set him up, and etc.
Well, Gambit is a one pony trick. You're gonna use him in Wallboss Ultimate,
truque só.
Shadowland, and
Chefe Mundial, Shadowland.
Less.
E depois você não vai usar pra mais nada. Deidara is asking you if you think there are few free villains in the game, villains that can be obtained by VIP Zero players and so.
I did not get the question.
The Dana wants to ask if you think there are just fewer villains that can be obtainable by a VIP zero player.
Oh, VIP Zero players, you have plenty of villains. There's a lot of villains
Ele acha que tem
that you can
muitos.
get from Shadowlands Biometrics.
Você pode pegar eles com
Like
biometria de
just
Shadowland.
out of the shadow like that, you have Morgan Le Fay, you have
Ó, tá falando
Minerva, you have
Morgana,
Korat, you
Minerva,
have Scourge.
Courage,
They
Scourge,
are really easy to get. In a special mission, you have a bunch of them: Sandman, Maximus,
ó, Homem-Areia,
Vulture,
Máximos,
uh,
Abutre,
Lizard. You have so many of them you can
Lagarto.
get free to play. You can farm them or you can recruit them with the Shadowland Biometrics pretty easy.
Okay, thanks. I was translating what you're saying, so I wouldn't lose anything. Uh, so Wilton Gonçalves wants to know if you think CTP of Rage it's works on Thanos.
CTP of Rage is the number one PvCDP for Thanos. If you want to use the
É
Thanos
o
in
número um para ele.
PvP, you cannot use CTP of Rage. But if you're only focusing on PvE content, CTP of Rage is the best shit to put on
É,
Thanos.
pra PvE, CTP of Rage, se for pra PvP, aí ele acho que não, acho que por causa da imunidade de quebra de guarda. Mr. Google is asking again, this is an offset question, but do you think Shuri is a Disney princess?
Shuri is not a Disney princess. So Shuri is just Black Panther characters
É,
that was.
ele acha que não, que é só um personagem do Black Panther. Okay, so Henrique Toledo wants to know what's the next tier 3 you want to see in the game?
Next character I want to see in the game.
Yeah, next
My
tier 3 character you want to see in the game.
tier 3 characters, well, not that I want to see, but that's gonna happen in my opinion. Is Mysterio is the next tier 3 characters
Mistério,
that's coming.
ele acha que vai ser o próximo.
I don't see anybody else from Spider-Man Far From Home movie that actually deserve a tier 3 characters, but Mysterio especially, that is gonna be like the main thing in the movie.
Okay. People are asking me to, wait for you to finish so I can translate so they can understand. Okay, so my bad. Okay, Deidara wants to know again, how is the content creator or YouTuber community for Marvel Future Fight in your country?
The community in United States for Marvel Future Fight on YouTube is terrible.
Terrível.
People are really selfish, and it's really rare you're gonna see a content creator that's gonna collab together athletes for Marvel Future Fight, which is something I'm trying to get going personally.
Ok, ele disse que é terrível, né, num sentido negativo mesmo, que geralmente eles são muito egoístas e você dificilmente vai ver uma colaboração ou crossover como você está vendo aqui, né? E, bom, que nos Estados Unidos, ele respondeu pelos Estados Unidos, apesar de ser canadense, a gente engloba a comunidade norte-americana como um todo. So, Henrique Toledo is saying that this is an incredible live stream, and thank you for that. Uh, Let me see, what else do we have questions here? Uh, so, Douglas wants to know what characters do you think there are lacking in the game? The ones that we wish to see in the game.
Oh, characters we don't have in the game and we should have in the game. The first that come to my mind is Iceman. Iceman is one of the strongest X-Men in the comics. Is actually Omega level and close to Phoenix power actually in the comic, and that I think that will be my number one characters we're missing. And the other one, a big time favorite, is Silver Surfer. I think those two characters are really missing from Marvel Future Fight right now.
Ele acha que tem dois personagens que estão faltando no jogo atualmente. O primeiro é o Homem de Gelo, tá? Porque ele é um mutante Omega Level, então ele precisaria estar no jogo, tem muita gente pedindo. E o outro é o Surfista Prateado, é um personagem que ele gostaria muito de ver no jogo. Somebody just asked if you like to see Iceman while you're, replying, so yeah, you'd like to see Iceman in the game.
Oh yeah, I want to see Iceman. It's one of my favorite X-Men.
So let me ask you something now. I'll translate that to people, and I'll translate my question, and then I'll let you answer. Then I'll translate your answer. Uh, would you like to see the? I don't know if you're keeping track of comics, but do you like to see the young X Men, like Jean Grey, Bobby Drake? You know, the younger versions that came from the past to the present, as a different character in the game, or just as a skin or as a uniform of the current characters? I'll translate the question. What do you think in your answer? Eu perguntei pra ele se ele gostaria de ver os X-Men que estão no quadrinhos agora, as versões jovens da Jean Grey, do Bob Drake, etc. Se gostaria de vê-los como personagem adicional ou como o uniforme dos personagens existentes. Go ahead, man.
Well, personally, I prefer uniform because uniform is much, much, much easier to get than getting a new characters up, especially with the X gene bringing something pretty hard to get. X gene selector, you can only get them from spending real money. So I like to see uniform better than new characters for at least for the X Men.
Alright. So, ele gostaria de ver como novos, como uniformes, né? So can you repeat the last part again? So you like to see them as uniforms or as new characters?
As new as uniform because X Men
Uniforms.
characters are pretty expensive to get up.
Ah, ok. So, ele gostaria de ver como uniforme porque os personagens mutantes são caros de você e difíceis de você upar. Faz muito sentido. Sandroid do MFF, he's a member of the channel, and he's asking, what are your expectations to the next update?
Next update. Well, we're not gonna talk about Endgame because Endgame is just gonna be a rework. So my next update will be Spider-Man update, and my expectation are actually huge for Mysterio. And I'm actually wondering what else we're gonna get with that update. We're gonna get uniform, the noir uniform for Spider-Man, that's for sure. A badass uniform for Mysterio. I'm kind of hoping that Mysterio get his tier 3 and we get because the big giant monster you see in the trailer are actually Mysterio summons. So I'm hoping that his tier 3 ability that will come with him if he gets tier 3 will be something like summoning those big giant. That will be actually pretty cool.
Ok, ele tá dizendo que ele acha que vai ser. Ele não tá contando o endgame, porque, né, vai ser só um patch. Então ele tá falando do update do Homem-Aranha. Ele acha que vai ser muito bom, ele tem uma expectativa alta. Até porque ele viu nos trailers e aqueles inimigos que eles enfrentam, né, aqueles elementais, na verdade são evocações do mistério. Então ele aposta que isso vai ser a habilidade de categoria 3 dele, né. Então ele tá esperando bastante sobre isso. People are saying that you have, your mustache is actually a thing in the chat. Okay, so Deidara wants to ask about the VIP forgotten characters like Ironheart, Spider 99, or Incantrix. Enchantrix?
Spider-Man 99, 2099 Enchantress are actually not really worth it anymore. Yes, you get a good leadership from Spider-Man 2099. It can be viable in Alien Conquest, but overall, I don't think those characters, those bottom paywall characters, are actually worth the $9 subscription you need to put there.
Ah, então, ele é aquele negócio, né? Os seus personagens estão lá, ele acha que esses personagens eles precisavam receber um pouco de carinho, mas atualmente não são personagens que vale a pena você investir neles. Uh, so let me see one next question. And Lucas Kordjeff is saying that he's your fan. Well, Marcos Eduardo wants to know what you think of the new Shadowland, of the reworked Shadowland.
Shadowland, I actually love Shadowland, the Infinity Shadowland personally. And it's for me, it's not about the rewards; it's about having a chance to play all the characters in the game. Pretty much, I do like to push in the first 25 floor. I like to push very underrated characters just for the fun of playing them. And in addition, we have some great rewards. Yes, the rewards are based on RNG, but I got a CDPF regen from Shadowland so far. I got a
Lucky.
bunch of fully awakened EZOs. The rewards are not bad at all. It's just, it's a chance to get those rewards, which it's not always fun, but I do love being able to play, to clear 90 floors with 90 different characters.
Ele tá dizendo que os primeiros 20, 25 andares ele gosta de usar personagens que são bem fracos, né? Até pela diversão, né? Pelo desafio de fazer. E ali ele gosta de fazer os personagens limpar 90 andares com 90 personagens. Ele teve muita sorte, já ganhou um CTP da regeneração, né? E alguns ISOs totalmente despertos. Então ele gostou bastante da mudança. Uh, so let me see a new question for you. So Henrique wants to know which character do you think is should be he working in the game, or is not up to his comic or movie version in the game. The underwhelmed
Uh,
character.
there is so many characters. You have Mockingbird that could use a big update. Ackling, Wiccan, White Tiger.
Ricano,
Those are very, very weak
Tigresa.
characters that their coming version is supposed to be stronger. That could use a lot of love. Like Ackling, Ackling has a potential in the comic so strong. He could almost go toe to toe with Hulk, for example, in the comic, and his Marvel Future 5 version is just laughable.
Yeah, he is the Neo Electra, right? Ele tá dizendo que tem muitos personagens, tá? Ele deu o exemplo do Hulkling, deu o exemplo da Tigresa, deu o exemplo do Wicano. Tem muitos personagens que ele acha aí que são muito poderosos no quadrinho e aqui no jogo eles não fazem jus ao que eles têm. Ele deu o exemplo do Hulkling, falou: o Hulkling ele quase consegue ir de igual para igual com o Hulk. E aqui ele é terrível. Ah, deixa eu ver aqui que mais. Which questions do we have? People wants to know if you think that we're gonna have Sentry in the game.
Have what?
The character Sentry.
Oh, Sentry. I think that Sentry will most likely come to the game with the Guardian of the Galaxy 3 movie, which is set in about a couple years, maybe a year and a half. I don't think that Sentry will join the game before that. Um, but that's just my opinion. I
Ele
don't
acha que não
see
vem tão cedo.
any coming movie or anything that will make a Sentry to be had to the game.
Ele acha que assim, ele não vai entrar tão cedo no jogo. Ele não vê como tudo é baseado no que a gente tem aqui no universo cinematográfico. Ele não vê a possibilidade de tão cedo a gente ter o Sentry no jogo. Uh, so somebody asked here a very good question. Trash, I'm seeing your question. I'm gonna ask. So Trash wants you to rate, from uh, uh, worst to best or best to worst, the deluxe packs.
The deluxe package, worst to well, best to worst. We're gonna go best to worst here.
Doing our
The
PR.
best is the Invisible Woman. Then you have Psylocke package. Then you have Magneto package.
Mulher Invisível, Psylocke, Magneto. Tá respondido, Trash. Somebody is asking a very, very a good question here that I want to translate. So, some people are asking about content creator collaboration in different countries, and they don't know what you're up to yet. So, what do you think about it?
I do want to get going with more uh, international collab. I think that will be very cool for the Marvel Future Fight community. Being able to support each other is actually so great that it helps the whole content creator community to actually grow and bring more publicity for Marvel Future Fight, in my opinion.
Ele acha que tem muito, ele gosta muito de ver isso, né? E assim, ele acha que é muito legal que a gente tenha comunidade no jogo especificamente. Ela tem muito a trocar informação, a crescer, a ganhar disso. E ele não falou aqui, mas ele tá com um projeto aqui. Ele criou no Discord dele canais de idiomas diferentes. So you created a Discord with different languages like Portuguese, French, English. So we're gonna have all those people sharing information out together. So we're gonna talk a little more about it later on the road. Okay, let me get one question. Somebody's asking who you are. So, tell us who you are and why you're here.
I am Starko Gaming, or you might have seen me as Peter in Deadpool 2. No,
It,
I'm a French Canadian that lives now in the U.S. because the woman I met was American, and been playing Marvel Future 5 for 4 years and been learning English on the road too. And I try to do YouTube content creator to take care of bring some extra money to my family because I have a disabled son. Well, autistic son at home, and I have to stay home to take care of him. So I try to get some extra money with YouTube, but at the same time, I try to help the Marvel community and Marvel Future Fight community as much as possible. That is my whole focus as a content creator.
well, I'm gonna translate your answer, but I just want to tell you that I wasn't aware. I know that you had to take care of your son, but I didn't know why. And I want to talk with you offline because uh, we may have more in common. Ok, então o que ele falou aqui foi o seguinte: ele é um franco-canadense, né? Na verdade, é um canadense que fala francês. Ele casou com uma mulher americana há 4 anos, então agora eles estão morando nos Estados Unidos. E aí ele resolveu fazer conteúdo de Marvel Future Fight enquanto ele jogava e também para praticar o inglês dele. Né? Então ele faz esse conteúdo, ele tem um canal. O canal dele é um dos grandes canais aí, né? No idioma inglês, é bem legal. Eu já conheci o canal dele logo que eu comecei a jogar. Então é bem interessante. Ele fica em casa e tenta fazer isso como uma fonte extra de renda. Ele tem um filho que tem autismo, né, dentro do espectro autista. E como ele tem que ficar em casa cuidar do filho, é uma maneira que ele tem de gerar uma renda extra, né, além de jogar e compartilhar informação. All right. Okay. So let me see what else questions. Eu vou pular algumas perguntas, gente, porque é muita pergunta, mas eu vou tentar responder, puxar todas. 113 pessoas, muito obrigado a 113 pessoas domingo à noite, depois de Game of Thrones assistindo aqui, é demais. Uh, do you think that we're gonna have, Cosmic Ghost Rider into the game?
Okay. Can you repeat the last part of that
Uh,
question?
they have a cosmic version of Ghost Rider now, which is actually Punisher with the Spirit of Vengeance. I don't know if you're aware of that, but would like to see that in game.
I doubted that's gonna happen because Punisher being confirmed to get his TV show on the Disney Plus streaming service. It's coming. It's gonna be with the Robbie Ryan's character Ghost Panther, Ghost Rider. So I'm really thinking that Ghost Rider is gonna be that coming to Marvel Future 5 with the new uniform. I think that's the only Ghost Rider version we're gonna get in the next maybe 2 years.
Sorry, my wife just had to tell that she was disappointed with the season finale of Game of Thrones. She compared it to Lost, so that should not be good. Ele acha que não vem, tá? Porque já tem uma série confirmada do Justiceiro na Disney Plus, então ele acha que qualquer versão relacionada ao Justiceiro vai vir deste novo personagem e não dessa versão dos quadrinhos. Alright, so let me see. Russo Razek is asking, how do you think the Eternals are gonna be added to Marvel Future Fight? A new special missions because there are a lot of characters.
Eternals is gonna be a 5 characters update in my opinion because they're like Black Panther did not bring a lot of characters. So the Eternals, I'm guessing we're gonna get 5 characters, maybe 6. So special mission could actually be a very good option. 5 special mission with a semi paywall coming with them, and maybe a character 7 with a paywall characters, full paywall characters. But don't expect more than 5 to 7 characters for this Eternal movie update that's gonna come in quite a good amount of time still.
Ele acha que vai demorar um tempo, que devem vir aí de 5 a 7 personagens e que Missão Especial seria uma boa opção com um personagem VIP ou semi-VIP né? Mas ele acha que vai vir um update com todos os personagens. Rodrigo Marlume is asking, he is a content creator from Brazil as well, and he's asking if you think there's gonna be a third wave of the Star Agent program.
Third wave of Star Agent programs. I'm hoping for it because I think that a lot of the English ones shall be kicked out of the program. Most of them are actually trash. There's not many of them that are actually helping the community. I think that they should remove a few of them, and I think they should add at least one more in each language. In Portuguese, I think that look should be added in Portuguese, and I
Yes.
think that they should add one more in Spanish at least.
Olha, ele disse que ele tá aberto a isso, tá? Até porque ele acha que tem muito criador de conteúdo em inglês que são lixo, na opinião dele, e na minha também, e eles não deveriam estar no programa, e que ele acha que deveria ter mais um criador de conteúdo, pelo menos em português e um em espanhol, e ele falou que ele acha que eu deveria estar no programa. And I thank him for that. Okay, so Elakin wants to know, by the fact of Captain Marvel now, is the new leadership in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and is probably the most powerful in that universe. She could take Sharon's place in the game, like the most powerful character.
I don't think so. I think that that Captain Marvel where she needs to be in the game. And in the MCU, she is yes, she is strong. She is the most powerful right now. But don't forget that Adam Warlock is getting released with Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and he's gonna be able to take care of Captain Marvel with one hand if they were going face to face, because Adam Warlock is the most powerful being in the universe, at least in the hero version of the characters. And since the MCU is putting a lot of publicity on Adam Warlock getting a release, I think that is going to be uh, after Captain Marvel the next phase of the MCU.
Olha, ele acha que. Ele lembrou que logo a gente vai ter o Adam Warlock aqui no Guardiões da Galáxia 3 e que ele sim é o personagem mais poderoso e que ele acha que provavelmente ele vai atrás da Capitã Marvel, ela vai atrás dele. Então ele não vê ela como a mais poderosa do jogo. Uh, Let me see. Howard Stark is asking if you think Thanos Tier 3 is worth the investment as a second Tier 3 on his account.
No. Tennis Tier 3, if you want to get Tennis Tier 3, I recommend you to have at least 6 Tier 3 before, because you can get 2 Tier 3 for the cost of Tennis, and you can cover a lot more ground in the game, get more rewards in some game mode, Wall Boss Ultimate, Shadowland, by having more Tier 3 than focusing on one that is so damn expensive.
Ok, ele acha que é muito caro para ser o segundo T3 e você pode pegar dois personagens que podem te ajudar muito mais no jogo do que, né, ter o Thanos. Ele acha que como segundo Tier 3 não vale a pena. Vladimir Assis is welcome you to our group. So, we have very good community, and Vladimir is actually, one of the enforcers of, keeping everybody together and happy. So, he's welcome you to our group. Well, Iceman, we already covered that. Uh, Wilton Gonçalves wants to know if we're gonna have a tier 3 Scarlet Witch or Black Widow when they get their movies.
Um, Black Widow, the movie is still very far. I think it's planned for 2022, so it will come. Scarlet Witch, she's getting WandaVision, a TV show that's going to be released early 2020, so we should be getting our tier 3 there.
Uh, Ele acha que a gente vai ter aí, né? Scarlet Witch vai ter o show dela e a Black Widow, então ele acha que é uma possibilidade sim, mas da Black Widow vai demorar um pouco ainda, né? Da Viúva Negra. Uh, Lucas is asking you to translate your videos to Portuguese, to Brazilian Portuguese. Italo is asking if you think that we're gonna have Professor Charles Xavier with the wheelchair in the game. I don't know why.
Um, I think that first for the first question, videos, translating my video in Portuguese. Personally, I cannot do it. If somebody were to offer to translate my videos, they can do it just by going on my videos and offering a translation. But that's the only way I can get my video translated in Portuguese. Now, for the other question concerning Professor X, I do believe that in August, when my expectation that we're gonna get the comics version of Dark Phoenix, I think that we should be getting Professor X in the game too, and with the wheelchair because it doesn't come without the wheelchair.
Ele acha que vem quando vier a atualização da Fênix Negra, né? Ok, obrigado por se inscrever, Júlio Justino. And we had a question with a super chat, so let me read that. Marcos Eduardo wants to know: do you think that Timeline Battle deserves update or change?
They should just remove it now. I think
Deveria
Timeline
remover.
Battle is terrible. Terrible. It's the most boring game mode in the game. It's just a game mode where you collect gems, and I think that they're gonna keep it the same way because they get so much money for people trying to be number one just to get a little bit extra gems, and it's a good resource of gems for everybody. And I think that upgrading it and making it more relevant will actually hurt new players. So keeping it the way it is, I think it's the best option right now.
Ele não gosta do modo, ele acha o modo chato, mas ele acha que manter o modo é uma das melhores maneiras porque mantém traz novos jogadores pro jogo. Obrigado, Vladimir, pela doação. Vladimir made that donation, money for nothing, I believe chicks for free. Uh, muito obrigado, Vladimir, muito obrigado pela doação. Let's. Mr. Google wants to know the why the origin of the Starko name. I know you told me before the live stream, but they wanna ask. They wanna know.
The origin of the Starko name is actually pretty boring, guys. It's not related to Marvel at all. About 15 years ago, maybe even longer than that, I was actually 18 years old. I played a game called Star Wars Galaxy. It was an MMO on PC, and I generated the name for my character, and they gave me Wary Starko. And since then, I've been calling myself Starko.
Na verdade, ele
Pretty
falou que
boring.
não tem nada a ver com o MFF. Ele jogava um MMO chamado Star Wars Galaxy e ele girou um nome aleatório. E aí o sobrenome do personagem dele era Starko e ficou Starko desde então. Uh, ok. Do you think that we're gonna have a tier 3 for. Sandroid wants to know which tier 3 character or ability surprised you in the most positive and negative way?
Which tier 3? And repeat that, please.
They want to know, which tier 3, amazed you or surprised you in a positive way, and which one in a negative way. Which one, like most, or
Okay, the one that I like the most and the one that disappoint me the most. Okay, well, the tier 3, that's actually the most impressing is Luna, not Luna, but Sharon Rogers tier 3 is just the the craziest tier 3 in the game, followed
Rogers,
by
positivo.
Mr. Fantastic is the second strongest tier 3 ability in the game. And now if we go in the disappointed section, we have to go with Iron Man. Iron Man tier 3 is pretty damn sad, and I'm really disappointed with the Captain Marvel tier 3. I think that they could have used it, when she becomes just a ball of energy in her movie, and then she can go, destroy everything. She just becomes so powerful. I think that will be a good possibility to give her a really awesome tier 3 other than just, a meteor and some fire dropping, which is actually quite boring.
Ele tá dizendo que o que positivamente você tem a Sharon Rogers e você tem o Mr. Fantastic, Senhor Fantástico, né? Que são habilidades muito boas. And the negative ones were
Iron Man, Captain
Iron
Marvel.
Man, yeah. Iron Man, o Homem de Ferro, ele fala que é decepcionante, é triste. E a Capitã Marvel também. Você poderia ser muito do que simplesmente voar e pegar um meteoro e descer pra Terra. Né? Eles poderiam ter feito algo mais legal. Leandro wants to know if you expect expect a tier 3 for Honin or Gabi God or Hawkeye?
Tier 3 for Ronan now. Not yet, not yet. Maybe
Ainda
if
não.
they, maybe in the next Avengers movie, or if he's any other Marvel MCU movies. But I think just the upgrade they give him with the Ronin uniform is good enough for him. That makes him as stronger than Winter Soldier, Infinity War, and pretty much at the same level than Gambit. So I think he's fine with this tier 2.
Ok. Ele acha que não, ele acha que com esse uniforme ele já tá bom o suficiente, né? Já mudou completamente o personagem, então ele não vê chegando um tier 3 agora para esse personagem. Uh, Henrique Toledo wants to know again if his. Do you think that Thor is worth it? The new uniform is worth buying, even if you have Infinite Wars uniform.
The new uniform for Thor is a monster upgrade. It's a monster upgrade. Now Thor with that uniform is better in World Boss Ultimate than Captain America with Endgame uniform. Can score higher than Captain America in Alliance Battle Extreme. He can clear giant boss raid faster than Captain America. So that gives you the difference. Before that, uh, Thor was actually weaker than Infinity War Captain America, and now the Endgame uniform for Thor is actually stronger than the Endgame uniform for Captain America. So it's a huge, huge mega boost.
Ele acha que é um update monstro, né? Um upgrade monstro, e ele comparou com o Capitão América. Ele falou no Infinity War, o Capitão América no Guerra Infinita, o Capitão América era superior a ele, e agora ele é muito superior ao Capitão América, os dois com os novos uniformes. Então ele acha que vale sim, né? Uh, okay, let me see what else. People are asking where are Hook's tier 3 ability.
What?
Where are tier 3 for Hulk?
Well, tier 2 for Hulk is not there.
Não tá.
Hulk is always will be a disappointing character in Marvel Future Fight. I think that's the direction they always went for, and they will keep going for. Yes, they upgrade him once in a while, but they never give him the upgrade he actually deserve, and that's the very, very disappointing part with Marvel Future Fight, because Hulk is a fan favorite, and he should be a lot stronger than he is right now.
Ele tá falando que a parte que mais desaponta, né, ou decepciona no Marvel Future Fight é que o Hulk é um personagem preferido aí da galera e ele nunca teve aí seu poder à altura e, né, isso inclui o T3 dele. Tobirama Senju wants to know if you think Spider-Man and the new movie with the uniform for the new movie will have a huge difference or it's pretty much gonna be, Infinity War with a minor change.
Well, first he's gonna have his black uniform, so that's gonna be a huge change for Spider-Man. Now, in knowing that if he's gonna be much stronger, he's gonna be stronger, but I think that they will keep the focus they have for him as a PvP focus. We need those PvP characters to stay PvP characters, because we don't have many PvP characters in the game, and we want to keep them. So maybe it will be boosted in PvP characters, become a top 5. That will be awesome, having a tier 3 ability, a tier 3 change on his tier 2 abilities that could actually bypass debuff removal. That will actually be something that I think they could do for him to make him relevant in PvP more than he is right now.
Ele falou aqui que ele gostaria muito que ele ganhasse aí uma relevância pro PVP maior, talvez mudar a habilidade 3 para tirar essa remoção de defesa que o pessoal tem, ou que passasse nessa proteção que a galera tem no PVP, para que ele pudesse aí realmente brilhar e ter aí o seu, né, ter uma relevância maior no PVP. Ele gostaria muito de ver. Falou que vai vir um uniforme preto e eu vou perguntar para ele se ele acha que vai ter sinergia dos dois uniformes. Do you think we're gonna have two uniforms, like the black one and the black and red one, and they're gonna have synergy? Does that become the regular thing from now on?
I think the synergy uniform is gonna be a thing. Like when they added uniform upgrade, they added it to all the uniforms. So I do think that it's gonna be part of new updates on a regular basis to have two uniforms per character, so have synergy, or just one uniform like Captain Marvel and have a synergy with a previous uniform.
Ok, ele acha que vai ter sinergia, né? Ele acha que vai lançar os dois uniformes e que eles vão ter sinergia e que, bom, isso vai ser alguma coisa daqui pra frente. Uh, what do you think about Tier 3 Wolverine?
Tier 3 Wolverine is a lot stronger than actually people say he is. He's one of the top character for Alliance Tournament. He's a top 3 PvP character, very strong, and in Wall Boss Ultimate can actually get the job done stage 50 plus on Proxima and Corvus Glade. So I think that he is a lot stronger than what people actually say about him. And yeah, he's one of the good tier 3 we have right now, PvP wise.
Ele acha que ele é muito melhor do que muita gente pensa que ele é, tá? Ele faz aí fases acima de 50 na próxima Mini Corvos. Ele é um dos três tops aí para conquista da Aliança e para torneio da Aliança. Então ele acha que tem muita gente que não dá o valor merecido ao Wolverine. Ele acha. Uh, okay, let me get more questions. Let me just answer a little bit. People are asking, repeating questions that were already answered. So let me tell them. Sr. Ziane, ele já respondeu, tá? Que ele tem chance de ter 3 na série da Wanda. E ele já falou do Bob Drake que ele gostaria de ver no jogo. Gostaria muito de ver. Inclusive, é um dos dois personagens que ele gostaria de ver no jogo. É o Homem de Gelo. Uh, okay, so let me see. Let me see what else do we have here. And people want me to do a roster review on your account, but I'll leave that to another opportunity. Uh, okay, so let me see. Do you think that Red Skull should have a new suit or a new uniform?
That might actually come with Endgame Part 3 since they did not want to spoil Endgame movie. And well, Netmarble developers actually did not see Endgame until we saw it too. So they come all the uniform based on the on the first part of the end game update was based on the trailer we got for the 2 or 3 trailers we got from Endgame movies. So I think that the part 3 of the update is going to have some change on some uniform, but they also need to add new content to make it an update pretty similar to update part 2. So I think that Red Skull have a chance to get a uniform, and since he wasn't in the rework option, I believe so. I think he has a chance to get a uniform.
Ele acha que tem uma chance dele ganhar o uniforme, porque né, o personagem de Marvel não viu o conteúdo do filme né, antes de lançar o update, e agora é que eles podem fazer algo relacionado. Então ele acha que é uma possibilidade sim, tá? De ter isso, e ele quer que, também que tenha novo conteúdo, e não somente tipo novos uniformes, né? Que eles sejam uma terceira parte da atualização. Let me see. Somebody's asking if you like to see other giant bosses in Giant Boss Raid.
Giant bus
Yeah, like
raid.
Monster Mode.
Yeah, I hate that game mode. I think that
Ele
they should
odeia.
just keep it like that and ignore it, and just create a new game mode that actually give enhancement kit, because this game mode is trash.
Oh, I actually like it. I just don't like the rewards, but I like the game mode.
Well, it's not about the rewards for me. It's about the stupid people you get in there. They will go without debuff removal and won't switch characters when they get the purple stuff, and they just murder the whole team. And then they like, hey, why can't we make it?
Ele falou que ele não gosta do modo, que ele acha que deviam deixar do jeito que tá e não colocar mais nada e dar uma outra maneira de a gente conseguir aqueles itens que ganha lá. Porque ele falou que as pessoas que vão lá realmente são muito estúpidas às vezes e, cara, tipo, estão lá com a mente controlada e matam o time todo e fazem alguma coisa que, é, né, que não deveriam fazer. Então ele não gosta do modo de jogo. Vladimir is saying that his Logan, his Wolverine is, top tier, and he was kind of disappointed with level 70, but he really likes at tier 3 with CTP of Fury, so he changed a lot. He is a lot stronger now. Uh,
Yeah, Wolverine is very strong with CDPF Rage.
Alan Silva, Inseto Live is sending you, hi and regards.
Hi, Alan.
Okay, let me see what else. Okay, people are telling other people to watch my videos. I like that. And let me see what other questions do we have. Mais perguntas, gente. Vamos mandar aí. Uh, let me see. Ele já disse que quer um T3 para Fênix no Fênix Negra. Let me see what else do we have. Do you think that maybe with the multiverse and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, we might have other characters or new uniforms that change those characters entirely?
I do believe that's actually a possibility, but entirely it's really hard because, they tried to do it back then, changing characters entirely with, for example, with MODOK and Evento. That was something that some people really like. That did not do much for the game, in my opinion.
Ele falou que já tentaram isso no passado, né? Uniformes que mudavam completamente o personagem como Modok. E eu posso aqui, sou eu que estou acrescentando, ele não falou, mas mudavam classes, mudavam tudo e isso não acabou não mudando o jogo em nada. Então, eu não acho que isso vai fazer muita diferença.
So if I can add something, I would love to see Spider Pig.
Spider-Man, ele gostaria muito de ver o Porco-Aranha. Well, people are asking, how old are you?
How old I am actually 37 years old.
37 anos de idade. You're younger than me. I'm 42.
Damn, you're old, bro.
Yeah, I know. What do you what your thought or what you do think it's gonna happen with the forgotten native tier 2, like Supergiant, Dormammu, and Odin?
They all need uniform because they're pretty bad right now. But I think they missed their chance with all of them with the movies update, since Supergiant is not in the MCU. Odin is dead in the MCU. We have a chance to get Dormammu uniform with the Doctor Strange 2. That will be awesome. But I do think that they're pretty much ignoring those tier 2 native mostly.
Ele acha que eles estão ignorando esses personagens e que eles perderam a chance, né? Porque Odin morreu no universo cinematográfico da Marvel, a gente não teve a Super Gigante e talvez o Dormammu com o filme Doutor Estranho. Do you think that Rogue is gonna have a new uniform and Dark Phoenix kind of updated?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Since they put Rogue on the rework list, I think that it was pretty much the confirmation that even if we get a Dark Phoenix update, Rogue is not gonna get any love, and she's already a decent character in my opinion.
Ele falou que acha que não, como ela entrou naquela votação de, né, qual é a personagem que ganha rework, ele acha que ela não será inclusa na atualização da Fênix Negra. E ele acha que não é um personagem tão bom na opinião dele. Would you like a tier 3 for Lash?
Tier 3 Lash, I think that just a new uniform for him to upgrade him will be good. Anyway, they're pretty much ignoring Marvel TV series characters, so I highly doubt we're gonna get anything for Lash.
Ele acha que não vai ter nada, eles estão ignorando, né, os personagens das séries, tirando talvez os da Disney Plus, né, que a gente vai ter depois, então eu acho que não vai ter nada agora. Talvez um novo uniforme, mas T3 não. While we're talking, I have to free some inventory space. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, create more inventory. Spend your crystal.
I won't do that. They are not gonna get my crystals that way. Okay, let me check what else do we have back here. So, what is your favorite character in the game?
My favorite character in the game. That's a hard one, bro. My favorite characters in the universe in the comics pretty much is Doctor Doom, but in the game I have to say mostly I think Luna Snow will be my number one in the game.
Boa noite, meu amor. Já tô indo. Ele disse que o Doutor Destino é o personagem preferido dele nos quadrinhos, mas que no jogo provavelmente é a Luna Snow. Mas que é uma pergunta difícil. And sorry, bro, my wife was just sending a message in chat saying that she, send me goodbye. So I think she wants to tell me something. Okay, let me see more questions here. Mm, do you think there's a difference between the players from and let me put you in a little context here because I know this question affects Brazilian players, but here in Brazil they have this idea that uh, uh, you know players from Asia, especially from South Korea, they are not at the same level as we regular spenders do because they are in the upper whale kind of level. So do you feel that way as well or not?
Well, the thing with people from Korea is that in Korea, gaming is a huge industry on the TV. There's a lot of company that was a sponsor gamer, no matter what game they play, just so they can play the game on TV. So those people usually have more money. A lot of people um, that I heard in the past athletes used to be sponsored that are on Dreamland Alliance. So that is a huge thing which gives them an advantage. And it's a country really based on gaming, well, in Asia pretty much.
Yeah. Ele está dizendo que lá a cultura é muito forte, né, de se investir em jogos eletrônicos, em jogos em geral. Então, isso realmente causa uma diferença. Ele falou que tem uma aliança que era a Dreamland, se eu não me engano, que ela era patrocinada, né? Então, isso lá é um negócio e realmente tem uma diferença grande. Somebody's asking how many years do you think that this game will last? More years.
honestly honestly, I'm impressed that the game is still going that strong because mobile games usually their time frame is 2 to 3 years, sometimes 4 years. And it looks like Marvel Future Fight is not going to stop anytime soon. And I'm hoping that we're going to get 20 years of it, to be honest. But I think that if we get up to 5 or 6 years, it's pretty much the capacity for mobile games, in my opinion.
Yeah, and just want to add something to your comment before I translate is that one thing that it's kind of positive sign to me is that the game is evolving with the smartphones as well. So the game, the graphics, everything that we have nowadays is not the same thing we have when the game launch. So they are upgrading it and updating it accordingly, and they did not went that road that other games took, that they would close it and create Marvel Future Fight 2 or Marvel Future Fight 3, but instead they kept involved in the game. So I think that's a
Yeah.
positive sign. Now I'm gonna translate what you said. Ele disse que ele está surpreso que o jogo tenha, na verdade, durado tanto, né? Geralmente um jogo de celular dura aí de 2 a 3 anos, talvez 4, e parece que o Marvel Future Fight está firme e forte. Ele acha que talvez tenha até mais 20 anos pela frente. E aí eu adicionei falando que uma das coisas que me chama a atenção no jogo é que a tecnologia do jogo, os gráficos, o gameplay, tudo foi evoluindo conforme os celulares foram evoluindo, em vez deles irem para aquele caminho mais fácil que é encerrar o jogo e fazer o Marvel Future Fight 2, o Marvel Future Fight 3, que a gente viu com a Avengers Alliance e outros jogos. Alright, so let me get one next question. And I think that we're closer to an end because we have already 1 hour live stream, but let me get a couple questions more, even, 3 or 4 more. I don't know how long you can keep going, dude.
You know how long I used to stream?
Yeah, actually, I'm the one that, I'm famous for, uh, having shorter live streams. Uh, como sneak peek? Teve sneak peek? People are saying that we have a sneak peek?
I checked the forums and I don't see anything on the forums.
Where's that? Sneak peek. Alan is saying that we have a sneak peek. Twitter. They are asking us to look MFF Twitter. So let me take a look at it. Oh my my god, we're gonna have an update for Storm. Let me see how can I share that here. Let me see if I have that. What is that, bro? That is insane. Okay.
Yeah, justice for Storm. It's coming.
So let me see here. I wanna get Chrome. Look at that. So let me, yeah, look at that. Justice for Storm.
That's awesome.
These Mutant Downpour fans may be happy to hear that the justice has finally arrived.
And that
Thank
also
you.
confirmed that we're actually gonna get a Gengri update, Dark Phoenix update,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
yeah, I love it. I don't, you don't know that. People that follow me here in Brazil know that, but you don't know that. Uh, I actually had one time that I consider Kit playing, and the one thing that kept me from Kit stop playing Marvel Future Fight was the mutant update. So I was ready to quit. I was spending my resources in a crazy way because I wasn't caring about the game anymore. So I spent all my awaken on the ISOAs, and they were very rare, not as easy to farm now like they are nowadays. Boom, they gave us Wolverine, and that got me back in the game till then. Uau, gente! Uau, gente, durante a live nós temos mais um sneak peek. Então teremos justiça para a nossa querida Tempestade. Can you say her name in Portuguese? Tempestade?
What?
Storm's name in Portuguese is Tempestade. Can you say it?
Ah, no.
People are saying goodbye in a Minerva uniform because I'm saving it for Storm. And people were saying, I knew I should have invested on her. She already has a great damage, so she's gonna be good. One thing that I'm excited for is level 70 Storm. Level
Yeah,
70
that's gonna be
mutants.
awesome.
That's gonna be awesome.
That's gonna be awesome. With a uniform
Wow.
too. She's already decent character, so a uniform is actually gonna boost her pretty good.
Yeah. People are asking if they should level up Storm. No.
Always wait for
Sempre
a
espere.
content creator to actually test the uniforms. Always wait.
Okay, people are asking for the link, so let me get, and Cyniclex already replied, of course. So let me get, where is, how do I share this? No. Oh, I have to click in here. That is good. That might work. So let me get here. Let me paste here. Alright. And get back here, and try to set up everything all again. Because, it's a crazy setup. Que notícia maravilhosa. What a wonderful news. I wish there was, for Rogue as well. Okay, do they had another picture? People were asking me to send a picture. So do they have another picture of her? Is that what I'm understanding?
All I've seen is the picture for Storm, that's all.
Yeah. So what are those? Oh, because they're saying to, use that. Okay. Uh, I want to access that way. So they're asking that complete the name thing. So let me copy that. Let me try to get it, and should be. Oh, I cannot copy that. So let me ask if somebody has the link. Alguém tem o link aí já para me mandar? Deixa eu ver aqui. O link que eu mandei. I want the link, I want to see the picture.
The sneak peek is now on the forums.
Yeah, let me see on WhatsApp. And I'm gonna open my WhatsApp to everybody. care. Because I want to see if I have something here.
While you do that, I'll be right back in a second.
Alright, go ahead. Where's that? What is that? What is that? Oh my god, there it is! Look at that! Look at that! Oh my god, I cannot scream, my son is sleeping. Meu Deus! Ó, o Dragão 23 aí. Tá aí o link, valeu, valeu, galera. Nossa, não acredito numa coisa dessas. Não acredito numa coisa dessas. Não acredito numa coisa dessas. Vamos fechar aqui que eu não quero ninguém lendo meu WhatsApp. Vamos pegar aqui os links. Dragão 23 colocou aqui. Vamos abrir aqui, ó. Uau! Uau, meus amigos! Uau, meus amigos! Me deixa muito feliz que é mais uma atualização de mutantes que nós teremos. Mais uma atualização de Salve, Salve Dragão 23. Se ninguém ainda for inscrito no canal do Dragão 23, Rodrigo Marlume, Starko, Alan Silva. Eu tava traduzindo aqui. Caramba, cara, caramba. Eu vou até aqui abrir aqui no YouTube para ver aqui. Deixa eu ver o meu próprio canal só para ver quantas pessoas estão online nesse momento que eu não consigo ver. 120 pessoas. Wow. So you're back, man. So I was just freaking out
Yep.
about, Storms. That's her new uniform in the game.
Cool. That's a picture?
Yeah, that's the picture.
Nice. Oh, looks pretty dope.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So again, I don't know about you, but I always have, like my next goals in the game, and they keep just giving these wonderful things, and I have to change it all the time. I know I love to hate it or I hate to love it.
Yep.
Now somebody wants to ask. Thiago, ele falou que é melhor esperar. Sempre espera. People are saying Thor is past now.
Well, not really. I think that Thor is still one of the strongest character in the game. But it's gonna be cool to get Storm.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't know, here in Brazil, that show, how would it translate that? That Chris Rock narration, Chris something. Let me ask the name in português. Como é que é o nome do show em português do Chris? Everybody Hates Chris. It's like a big thing here in Brazil. Don't ask me why.
Okay.
So, and they have this character Rochelle, which is kind of his mom, and they are asking you if you think that she could be Thanos. I don't know if you watch the show.
Repeat that question properly, please.
You know that the show Everybody Hates Chris.
I haven't watched that show.
Okay, so you wouldn't know how to answer
Yeah.
because that show is a big thing in Brazil, but it's bigger in Brazil than actually in America. Okay, so let me see what else question. Man, did this whole change, So we're now doing question and answers, and then we got Storm. Rodrigo Marlumi is pissed because he wants justice for Iron Man. People were asking if we're gonna have a tier 3 Jean Grey now.
If we get Dark Phoenix update, we're gonna get tier 3 Jean Grey. That's as sure as we were gonna get tier 3 Thanos.
Se nós tivermos o update da Fênix Negra, a gente vai ter o tier 3 dela. Tá dizendo que é simples assim. And people were excited because they're saying that we're gonna have level 70 for all mutants now. This uniform looks like Uncanny X-Men. So we should have Jean, Iceman, Psylocke, and the X-Men. Maybe.
Well, yeah, we're gonna get pretty much everything that is in Dark Phoenix movie, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be heavily based on the movie, and that movie is not under secret like Infinity War was, so it's a lot more easier to get that information. I think that
Yeah.
the end of the movie already leaked, so I'm happy, man. That made my night. Well,
I'm sure a lot of people are tripping right now.
yeah, yeah. So I don't even know what to do anymore. So let's get a couple more questions because we already have 1 hour and 11 minutes, and maybe get to an hour and a half, and then call this night. And people are saying that we're gonna have a new uniform for Wolverine. Wolverine. I hope not. I hope not. I have the three of them on Medic already. I don't want a fourth one. You're
You
about to say something. Go
you
ahead.
you cut off when you were saying the last thing you said.
Oh, I cut off. So I was just saying that people were saying that we're gonna have a new uniform for Wolverine.
No, we're not gonna get a new uniform for Wolverine. He's not even the Dark Phoenix movie.
Yeah, he's not in the movie. So ele não tá no filme, então ele acha que não vai vir uniforme pro Wolverine. Well, let me see what questions do we have. Wow. I'm gonna have to change the title, the uh, thumbnail, and everything for this, because we're gonna get Storm. Oh my. I want to say a curse, but I can't. Okay, so people are already, assuming that we're gonna have Iceman, pretty much.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be
That
awesome.
would be awesome. That would be my dream, man. He's my favorite X-Men.
Yeah. We already have Colossus. I'm really fan of Colossus and Wolverine, so have
I'm
an
not a
Iceman
big
that
fan of Colossus. I find Colossus boring.
would. Don't say,
A gameplay style. But
don't
on
say
characters,
that.
because of the voice acting in this joke, it's actually fun in the comics and the movies. But as a character, he's pretty plain.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he was included in the 70s or 80s, on that, first diversity kind of, trying to get. There was the really big change that we had in the X-Men. So we had, Ororo and Piotr and a lot of people from different countries. So I think that was, put into the mix. But I really like the character, a strong, silent one. Uh,
Yeah.
People were saying that, if they had Iceman, they're going to get a, insta buy.
Oh yeah, Iceman is insta buy, man.
And, the good
Even
thing
if you
now is that,
suck.
yeah, we can keep saying in English because now everybody's hyped, so we can just say whatever we want. Tempestade, storm. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay, people want André Luiz wants me to ask you if it's best to invest initially in Emma Frost or Sabretooth. They have to pick one.
Sabretooth. Sabretooth all the way. Emma
Sabretooth.
Frost, you have to get her uniform, so she ends up more expensive than Sabretooth, and Sabretooth is just better, a little bit better overall.
Ele tá dizendo, a gente sabe, ele acha que a Emma Frost você tem que comprar o uniforme, que é mais caro, né? O uniforme dela é difícil de upar e ele acha que ele é melhor para os modos de jogo em geral. They're asking if how Kaya's running is a good boss killer.
A Wall Boss Ultimate, Ronin uniform is top character for it. This is a meta for Wall Boss Ultimate with the CTP of energy.
Ele acha que o Ronin com o CTP de energia é um excelente solador. Ele é um dos metas. People are explaining your Star Agent. Okay.
My name is Star Agent Starko Gaming. That's
No,
my
it's
favorite
not.
line.
I know your name. It's not. Okay, ask Starko if it thinks that we're gonna have a tier 3 for Storm.
No,
No, I
we're gonna
don't.
get tier 2. We're gonna get well, she already has tier 2. We're gonna get much better uniform for her and level 70 gear 25, and That's gonna make her much much stronger. I think she's gonna be able to clear a body mod 50 plus without too much problem. She can already do around 35, maybe 40 on some people builds. So I think that expectation to be a strong wall boss ultimate killer for her.
In my opinion, she needs iframes, at least two.
She already has 2 iframes,
She does.
but she has guards again hits.
So I don't know how to play with it. She has guard hits, I know, but iframes?
I can clear Shaolin floor 50 with her.
Ele tá dizendo que, cara, ela vai ganhar um uniforme, vai ficar muito melhor, que ele limpa o andar 50 da Shadowlands, e eu falei que ela devia ter dois iframes, e ele falou, ele já tem. Quer dizer, eu é que não sei jogar, né? I, I really should, play with her, because I use her more, because I wasn't aware she had iframes. Okay, so people are asking if Honing is the Gambit, the free version of Gambit.
Yeah, he is the
Sim.
free version Gambit with a better kid than Gambit.
They're asking if you think that we might have, comic characters, not MCU or movie or, any other source characters like, Spider Pig or something like that.
Well, right now we're in a big phase of movie updates. The Endgame update, the Dark Phoenix, the Spider-Man movie. But after that, it calms down. So we're gonna get. I'm sure that since we just had the 4th anniversary, we're gonna get a original update that's coming soon. Then we're gonna have a few comic updates until we get more movies on the way.
Ele acha que por enquanto, né, enquanto tiver filmes, eles vão focar mais nos filmes, né? Então ele acha que é uma possibilidade, mas não para agora. E Dragão, ele já falou, tá? Que ele acha que tem que sim vir uma atualização 3. Ele falou até do uniforme do Caveira, tá? Que poderia ser uma possibilidade. Que ele falou que esses dois primeiros updates eles não tinham visto o filme. Então tudo que eles já tinham feito eles lançaram. Então agora é a chance deles lançarem algo, né? Que eles vão fazer. Uh, vai ter uniforme para Tempestade. Let me get her uniform again. Okay. And so, let me see what else do we have here. Would you like to have Marvel Future Fight game equivalent for, Detective Comics for the DC universe, like
They
Batman?
do have one.
They have a
They
terrible
do
one.
have
I know.
they have DC Unchained, but it's dying. And all the DC games they tried to do for similar to Marvel Future Fight just did not succeed. So I doubted that they're gonna try to have another one.
Ele já falou que tem o DC Unchained, que não, né, não vingou e que já tá morrendo e que eles tentaram fazer alguns jogos para computador no mesmo modelo e não deu certo. Ok. Do you think that we can have? Let me try to translate this. No, man, that's terrible. You can create an avatar of an agent of Shield, and we can customize clothes and weapons. Please no, please no. What's that?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, so we have a new, ebony mocular now. All right, so let me see. Do you expect to have epic mission anytime soon? And which one?
Uh, Epic Mission now. We just got the Fantastic Four. I think we might get one around either around December or January. That's usually the time that they like to bring them.
Ele acha que por agora não, só lá para dezembro ou janeiro. Let me see more questions here. I don't know. I think that people ran out of questions. So, is there anything you want to share with the Brazilian community?
Um, well, with the Brazilian community, we do have, like we talked earlier, we have well, my Discord servers is progressing right now. I want to make it in an international Discord server where we cover as many language as possible and we bring as many content creator as possible. So every single content creator can actually have an easier way to actually promote their channel and grow and set up, collab with either people of their same language or multi-language collab. So I'm really working on that with the Discord server, and I'm really hoping that we can get a lot of Portuguese people to actually grow the Portuguese section on this Discord server a lot bigger than we have right now.
Ele tá falando que ele tem um Discord e depois eu vou fazer um vídeo sobre isso, deixar os links também na descrição deste vídeo, né, dessa live e também das lives futuras, onde ele tá fazendo aí, tá querendo fazer uma comunidade internacional. Então ele tá selecionando pessoas de vários idiomas diferentes para que a gente tenha aí um Discord onde a gente possa trocar informação de várias línguas. Então, criadores de conteúdo, postando vídeos, fazendo propaganda, pessoas se conhecendo. I think it's a pretty good idea. I already told people that I'm not only going to share the link, but I'm going to make a video about it, with the details, so we can get
And
people joining.
if I can just add, we do have a new name for that community, which is actually called the Marvel Future Fight Content Creator Coalition, MFF-CCC. And I really changed the name of my own Discord server for that name, so it's more generic and it's welcoming for every single content creator.
Ele mudou, inclusive, o nome do Discord dele para MFF Content Creator Community Coalition. Content Creator Coalition, que seria a coalizão dos criadores de conteúdo, tá? Então fica MFFCCC. A ideia é que você tenha ali um monte de gente, tá? Trocando informação. Bom, a gente vai fazer vídeos aqui detalhados. Alan Silva, se você ainda estiver assistindo, aí a gente troca umas ideias que eu acho que vai de acordo com o que você acreditava. People ask if I don't know the name of the character in English. You know, the dog of the Inhumans. The big
I
dog,
forgot.
teleporter dog, like Tooth
Yeah, I
or
know.
Thief
I
or
know what
something.
you're talking about. I just
In Portuguese, it's
don't
Little
remember
Thief,
them.
but I don't know how that's gonna. I know the name in English is different, actually.
Okay, it's Lockjaw.
Lockjaw, yeah, Lockjaw. Do you think that we're gonna have Omega Red? People are asking.
We're gonna have what?
Omega Red, like that, 90s villain.
Oh,
That
Omega Red. I don't know. Uh, it will be cool together, but or M, depending on what version they use. But I don't see any content that actually could promote her right now.
Yeah, I tried to watch their TV show, and I actually like it. I saw the first 4 episodes, I guess. Uh, I just was liking something.
And I hate Omega Red because of how OP she used to be in Marvel Avenger Alliance.
Yeah. And people are asking when you're coming to Brazil.
Maybe one day. Maybe
Talvez
one day.
dia.
I can't even go to the restaurant because of my son's situation.
Yeah.
So just traveling, taking a vacation, it's not even something I can think about.
Ok. Alright, so talvez um dia, talvez um dia. Ele cuida do filho dele e aí isso impede ele de viajar um pouco, mas ele gostaria muito. Xavier a gente já falou aqui, ele acha que poderia vir Xavier sim com cadeira de rodas no filme da Fênix Negra. So people are asking about Blackheart. Wow, we haven't seen that one in a while.
Oh man, Blackheart. Blackheart is actually a very interesting character, but again, it will have to be a comic update to bring him in, and he hasn't been in comics recently. He's pretty much a forgotten character by the Marvel universe. So I highly
Yeah.
doubt we're gonna get him anytime soon.
Sobre o Blackheart, que ele não acha que vai vir cedo. É um personagem que tá meio esquecido, até no próprio universo da Marvel. André Luiz is asking if which ability or attribute you consider more important? Which stat do you consider more important to focus on your cards?
On cards,
Yeah.
well, you have number one is cooldown duration up to minimum 26%. Number two is ignore defense up to 30% plus. And the number 3 stats to work on is attack speed 15% plus. If you focus on those 3 stats, you're gonna make yourself so much better really early in the game. Then after that, you can start working on getting some attack and some crits on your cards after that.
Bom, ele tá falando aqui, então recarga para em torno de 26%, você vai ter é, redução de defesa e crítico. Do you think, já falamos isso do uniforme da vampira. Uh, vamos lá, traje pra Jean preto. Guardem seus Savior Crystals, people are saying. Yeah, Savior Crystals. Ignora defesa,
Yes.
tecnologia, cara, alguém falou, vamos lá. Justice for Inhumans, people are saying. I don't think Inhumans are gonna get justice anytime soon.
Inhumans actually gonna be rebooting. Well, they killed them all in the Marvel comics to reboot them pretty much. Except I think it's a Black Bolt and
Medusa?
Medusa that did not get killed, but every other Inhuman are actually dead in the comics.
Wow.
So they
More
are
than one then.
planning to reboot them in a much better version because the version they had was just pretty terrible.
Eu não sabia disso, ele tava falando aqui, né? Que eles na verdade mataram todos os inumanos dos quadrinhos, tirando talvez a Medusa e o Black Bolt, o Raio Negro. E que talvez eles façam um reboot, talvez a gente tenha aí os novos personagens. Pode ser. Uh, compensa alguém responde o Nicolas aí, o que compensa comprar no início da conta. Eu acho que ajuda bastante. And people are saying to save, lighting or obelisks. Yeah.
Yeah, lightning damage obelisk, yes, that's for sure. Save your lightning damage obelisk with Pros. For Storm, that is sure. If you get double lightning with proc, make sure to save it for
Yeah.
that sexy lady.
And let me ask you something. Do you think that we're gonna have a rework on Captain America Tier 3 ability so he can use the Mjolnir? And if so, do you think that's gonna be lightning damage or not?
Honestly, I don't think that tier 3 is going to be reworked because it's already one of the top 5 strongest tier 3 ability in the game. But I do believe that they're going to add the armor for him and maybe on 5th skills. His 5th skills could use a lot of love because the damage on it is actually pretty terrible.
Ele acha que duas coisas, né? Ele falou que sim, tem que salvar os obeliscos para a tempestade, principalmente aqueles que têm duplo raio, né? Com proc de dano. E eu perguntei pra ele se ele acha que a skill do capitão vai receber um rework, que vai ter dano de raio. Ele falou que acha que não, porque a skill do capitão já é uma das mais fortes do jogo, né? And some people that just got in chat now are asking if you're one of the developers of the game.
No, I am not. I'm
Ele
just a
não é.
regular content creator.
Ele não é. Ele é um criador de conteúdo, assim como a gente faz aqui no Brasil. Uh, Bom, vamos lá. Uh, what do you think about the gold spending events and if they're gonna change?
I do love the gold spending events, the one we have right now. I'm guessing talking about. I do love it because it allow you to do one specific thing, getting over the cap of Phoenix Feather and the other one,
Emerald
Crystal,
crystals.
whatever it's called. It allows you to get over the cap. I'm like around 3,500 Emerald Crystal right now, and it's a really nice thing, especially that we have in X-Men update coming.
Ele falou que ele gosta desses eventos, principalmente porque você pode ganhar, coletar mais do que o limite, né, da pena de Fênix e do Cristais Micrã. Então ele gosta bastante. Mystique, yeah, would like to see Mystique in game.
Mystic. Well, if we get Dark Phoenix update, we're getting Mystic.
Yeah.
That's sure, but it's gonna be the hero version, not the villain version.
Interessante isso. That's interesting. Let me translate. Ele tá dizendo que sim, que se a gente tiver o update agora do filme, a gente vai ter a mística, mas vai ser a mística versão herói e não versão vilã. I would like to see the villain version. I love that.
We all do, but
Yeah.
in the movie, she's a hero now. It's so
Yeah.
weird.
Just like Emma Frost, Emma Frost is always a villain to me.
No, Emma Frost is actually a conflicted character. She was lied by the Circle of Five or something like that. It's called, and she was always meant to be a hero, not a villain.
Andre Luis is asking you if you would like to see an update and the ISO 8 sets, like the ISO 8 sets, that we only have three that are useful. You know, Power of Hungry Hook, Overdrive, and Hawk's Eye.
Honestly, I do not want to see an update for those ISO sets for one big reason. That will be so goddamn expensive to fix all your characters.
Good point. Ele falou que ele não quer ver uma mudança nesses sets por um motivo muito simples. Vai ser muito caro para você reconfigurar todos os seus personagens. Uh, Alright, okay, people are saving crystals. We're gonna have another update for X-Men. I'm very excited about it. And we have 1 hour and a half, and you know, as much as I love this conversation, it's already really late here, so I'll have to, call this a night. So, Starko, do you want to say any last words? And if you have a big speech, you can, say a little, I translate a little, you say a little more, translate it, so we can get. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget everything you said half in the middle.
Well, I don't have much to say. I just want to say that thanks you for having me here today with the
Pleasure.
Q&A. That was a lot of fun. And I just wanted to thank the Brazilian Portuguese community to be such a great community. I do believe that it's one of the best gaming community I ever seen, at least your Portuguese, a Brazilian community. And I just love you all, guys.
Ele agradeceu muito, né? Eu falei pra ele que a gente tá encerrando aqui, porque já é muito tarde, infelizmente, né? E ele falou que agradeceu muito, que foi uma experiência maravilhosa, que ele gostou muito de estar aqui respondendo essas perguntas. E que ele acha que a comunidade brasileira aqui, brasileira que fala português, é uma das melhores comunidades, especialmente desse jogo, né? O pessoal é muito unido, ele tem muito contato com a gente, ele só tem a agradecer mesmo a todo mundo e ama todos vocês. Well, people are subscribing to our channel. They're saying in the channel. Nice. Okay, and I really would like to thank your time here. I hope we do this again. It was very good. Maybe on some better time for me. Uh, and Kaiser subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot. But I really want to thank you. No, I'm really happy that you, alongside Alan, are one of the star agents that we have on this program because I share your opinion. I think we have some terrible choices, and honestly, I cannot understand the criteria not only for choosing them but for keeping them on the program. Honestly, I don't know. Yeah,
God
but
damn.
but I really, I don't think that Marvel even watches the content at all. I don't think they do. And
I doubt it, and uh, everybody should message Netmarble to tell them to get me on their next live stream.
oh yeah, man, I really would love that. But I'm very happy that you're one of the chosen ones. I think that we have some good people in the program as well. And I was very happy that Alan was chosen in Brazil. I share with him because I think that if somebody needed a boost of confidence and some increase on his work, that would be Alan.
Yeah.
He's doing terrific, terrific in a good way. Fantastic job here in Brazil, and he is very community oriented, and I really like that. The same way you are, the same way some people here are. So I'm very happy about it. People are saying that something was out about the update, so I was saying goodbye. How can they? Let me see. Let me see if they have something about the update. How is that possible? I was already saying goodbye, my friend. A sneak peek. So let's see if we have something about sneak peek. Uh, is that a May update? Is that it? 33 minutes ago. Tremendous storm. Okay, so they're talking about the weather. Okay, so
Yeah, that's pretty much what they're talking
yeah,
about. Nothing more.
nothing more. All right. Okay, so we don't have anything else. All right, so I want to thank you again. Hopefully we can do this, some other time. I really like this experience. It was very different from the usual live stream, and you know, hopefully we're gonna have more things to share.
Hopefully, we get to do this again because I loved it.
Yeah, and I want to thank the community. Muito obrigado a todo mundo que participou aqui. A gente teve essa surpresa agradabilíssima aqui, né, do Sneak Peek, mas a experiência foi ótima. O Starko gostou, então vamos fazer de novo no futuro. Obrigado a todos vocês são demais. A gente teve aí pico aí de constante 100 pessoas aí na live, picos aí com 120. Foi excelente, gente. Para um domingo à noite tá ótimo. Muito obrigado e até a próxima.